Oh man, look at that. Come to the Highlands Hammock State Park to camp for the night. It's one of the oldest state parks in Florida. There's a lot of really cool trails here. A few of them look very interesting, and we're looking forward to taking the girls on a few of them. But first things first, we've got to set up camp. So that there's going to be our camp setup for the night. We've got our ground tent out here. It's an REI Kingdom 6. It's kind of a big tent for just 2 people and 2 dogs. The thing is, it's a really nice tent. It gives the girls enough space to move around and whatnot. You can stand up in the middle of the thing. It's got a really nice rain fly. We've had issues with that in the past. We've had some tents that didn't have good rain flies, and that's always just a bad time right there. Let me snatch you up here real quick and I'll show you around the campsite. So we've got our camp chairs set up nicely next to the fire there. We've got the tent set up under the tree. It's really nice and breezy out here. We've got our camp table. Tracy just cleared off the table. We're gonna have lunch here in a minute. We've got our camp stove out here. We're gonna make dinner later, cook a meal for you guys. And then we've got our dog tie out here, nice and distanced, well enough for the dogs not to get wrapped around too many things. They get really annoying with that. They like to bug us and get wrapped up on just about everything. So yeah, we're looking forward to checking out the trails here, and we're just gonna have lunch for a minute and then go check it out.
We just got back to our campsite, and we had just taken the truck and explored a little bit of the state park and sort of checked out where the trails are. Unfortunately, we were unable to go on all the trails because we have the dogs, and it's the boardwalk hiking trails are no pets allowed, so we're going to have to make some modifications to our plan and go on some of their other interesting trails. On our way back to the campsite, we did stop at the camp store and pick up some firewood so that we can have a fire later on tonight once it gets dark.
While I was in there buying the firewood, they have this ice cream there. It's sour orange ice cream. It's made by a local grove named Maxwell Groves. Apparently it's really good, and the only 2 places to get this ice cream is there at the Groves or here at the camp store. And I am looking forward to stopping there after the hike and getting some of that on our way back to the campsite.
What time does the store close?
5.
Okay, well, we better get going. So we're taking the truck to go to the trails because they're about a mile away and it's like 86 degrees outside. So it's pretty warm, and as you probably saw, our campsite is pretty much almost full sun. So we're taking the truck to drive over to the first trail that we're gonna go on this evening, and it's called the Alexander Blair Big Oak Trail. And one of the main features of this trail is that it has an oak tree that's about 1,000 years old and has the trunk is about 36 feet around. So it sounds pretty insane. So we're headed there now.
Alright, so here we are, the Alexander Blair Big Oak Trail. nice and shady in this part of the park. Oh man, look at that.
That thing looks crazy.
Look how big that thing is. Oh geez. What is that? What is that? Stone? Stone in there. Huh. Look how big this thing is. Huh. What do you think, girls? Oh, look at you. So I think that's the Alexander big oak. So we're still on this little catwalk thing here on the Alexander Blair Big Oak Trail. And look at this thing. Look how crazy this root is. This is like 2.5, 3 feet tall. And it's just like, it's like a root blade. I mean, that's just nuts. Have you ever seen a root like that? Or a trunk of a tree? Thing's crazy if you ask me. Alright, so we just wrapped up the Big Oak Trail. We're gonna continue on to the Hickory Trail. That's the other one that we thought was interesting that we can take the dogs on. So we're gonna come on down this path. Definitely true to its name, just about anywhere inside the park, actually inside the park. You really do just have such a large shady canopy. There's just, it's like the sun doesn't even hit you in here. It's really cool.
Oh, what is that? It's like charred in here.
Yeah, that's probably a lightning strike. They're definitely some of the biggest trees I've seen in Florida.
No, it's too high.
Too high?
Let's go.
Okay, so we just got back from our hike. Stopped at that general store and picked up our tub of Maxwell Grove's Florida ice cream. This is made with 100% real Florida orange juice, or oranges. And Tracy's gonna go ahead and give it the first try here. We sprung and got the one with the vanilla inside, so it's probably like an orangesicle flavor. It's probably real good. How's that?
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
It reminds me of those push pops that I had when I was little, the little orange ones. I think they were creamsicle too.
No, yeah, that's real good. It just doesn't get better than that. All right, guys, so we're making dinner right now. We're making skillet enchiladas. It's with pinto beans. Got our enchilada sauce simmering up right here. We've got some tortilla shells, sour cream, cheese. We've got our onions, some zucchini, kale corn, pinto beans. Basically, just make your enchilada sauce, put everything in the dish together. You start with your onions first. We're not animals. We saute those first. Then just heat everything through together and slap it all together. Put the cheese on at the end, try to melt it through. It's just a super simple camp recipe. It's those maybe 10, 12 ingredients. Just put it together. It's real quick, real easy, and it's delicious afterwards. Who doesn't like enchiladas? So yeah, it's going good. We're having a good time. Dogs are out here. They're laying down. They were just hunting some things just a minute ago, probably some lizards. We just finished dinner. Look how good that looks. What? Enchiladas at camp. You can't beat that. We're gonna eat dinner. We've got this crazy cool sunset happening. Oh no, expose. Look at that crazy cool sunset right there. We're gonna watch that, eat dinner, and relax.
So our original plan was to sit by the fire once it got dark outside and enjoy that, but the mosquitoes did have other plans for us, so now we're taking shelter inside of our tent.
It's okay, no fire, no s'mores. We were smart, we brought s'mores Pop-Tarts. So I woke up not too long ago. It was really great sleeping out under the stars out here. You can see a lot of them. It's real quiet, but we're gonna start packing up camp. The two most important things we're gonna work on here though are coffee and our breakfast. Breakfast is going to be our camp staple. It's kind of like a fire tinfoil cooked blueberry French toast. It's a real easy recipe, but the biggest benefit is that you just put all the ingredients together and then you go and put it in the fire and it cooks while you're packing up the rest of your stuff. And by the time you're done with that, it's ready to go. You can just relax before you head out and eat your breakfast. All right, so for our Campfire blueberry French toast, first thing you want to do is get out your bread knife. Got a loaf of challah egg bread. You're going to want to cut that up into cubes. Rough-sized cubes. Then you're going to take and put them inside of a large gallon Ziploc bag. Then you're going to take your pre-made batter. You just leave that in the cooler until you're ready for this. Just pre-made. Just fill your bag up with it. Add your blueberries. Dump them suckers in there. Zip up your bag. And then just take that thing around. Nice and well mixed up there. You're gonna get out your aluminum foil. We often forget, but the key to doing this, one of the keys, is to olive oil the aluminum foil, because it ends up with ends up sticking sometimes in the creases of the aluminum foil. And you just make a little packet with it. That's all it is. You're ready to put that in the fire now. And you just go ahead and place the first one there. And you let them sit there for about 20, 25, 30 minutes. Flip them in about midway. And then you've got breakfast. Taking our tent down, and we just found this crazy little baby scorpion. Look at that crazy sucker. This is one of the first times I've ever seen a scorpion in Florida.
So we just have a few things left to pack up from camp, including the cooler and the girls, and then we're gonna head out and do a short hike before we leave the state park this morning. It's called the Ancient Hammock Trail, and so we're gonna go check that out.
All right, so we just got here to the little parking lot. We're going to do the Ancient Hammock Trail, but we actually just saw you could take a little sweet gum trail to the Ancient Trail, so that's what we're gonna do. We got the girls out. Oh, check this one out.
Oh wow.
Oh, look at that. It's straight up hollowed out. What? What's in there? Look. Where you going, Echo? Who knows? What's in there? Look. Look. All right, so we just finished our last trail here at Highlands Hammock. We're officially done with our trip here. We're gonna pack the girls up, get in the truck, hit the ranger station, and head out of here and head back home.
Wanna go up?